Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country, presented by Draco Breach. Last time, we made it here, and of course I jumped to what could end up being very dangerous. Because I do not have a healer right now. Well, I survived.
It looks like I'm on dinner duty tonight. Does anyone have any requests?
Ooh, do something meaty.
Understood. Steamed vegetables it is.
Wow. Rude.
Okay, so there has to be tides, because there's more down there. Okay. Just we don't have any way of controlling the tides right now. So there is that.
It seems.
There's something quite magical about traveling beneath the stars.
So this should be where Malos' destruction is. Up here. But let's ignore it for a moment. Because I haven't traveled up here. It's what I do. I ignore the objective. Then again, without Laura here, she's it's probably fine. You probably gain experience the same. Oh, Turkenland, yay! What are you guys called again? Ropals. Okay, you're not. Okay, either none of them are easily hostile. Still don't have mining, of course. I thought Bridget might have had mining because she had mineralogy. But yeah, that turned out to be not the case at all. So it's gotta be Addam's second blade whenever we happen to get that. Kind of weird to think of just having 2 blades per character.
This takes me back.
Nature makes a fine ally.
It's kind of weird that they have different abilities. It's interesting. It's certainly interesting. This is, I believe...
This takes me back.
Nature makes a fine ally.
This actually appears new. Could be wrong.
Ah, my favorite. Witness. Despair not. Onward. This takes
Mithra doesn't have keen eye. Maybe that's something that she picked up on this journey. Kind of like a, wait, what? No, okay. Oh, I thought... Kind of like, she was upset by the destructions that she caused, so she learned to observe things better. I am going to take this a bit carefully, a bit more careful than I did last time. Because Ferris enemies can be dangerous, even if they're lower level. I'm trying not to fight too much. Tell me, you finally found the uninhabited Titan? That's right, made it there without a scratch. The map, the bard song, the elder's legend, it was all true. Bah, I wish I could have had some of that fun after you bonded with me. No fair. Of course, back then I had no idea that I'd be the driver of an Aegis someday, not a clue. And I also had no idea that I'd end up with a blade who was so hungry for experience. I mean, I preferred when you have something interesting to say. I choose to take that as a compliment. Well, sure, it was hardly boring discovering that legendary uninhabited Titan. The natives gave us a fine chase. Natives? I thought you said it was uninhabited. Well, to be precise, we didn't meet any humans there. Just some monsters of the Arachno, Antal, and Skeeter variety. Cool. And they were pretty huge specimens, too. We must have looked like extra tempting appetizers to them. There were really quite a lot of them. We were lucky to get off the Titan in one piece. Ah, fine recompense for an adventurer's heart. So, your plans to build a holiday villa there came to nothing? It's more than a little tragic. Well, I mean, that wasn't the primary aim. Perhaps I didn't get the material reward, but I certainly got a spiritual reward. Things didn't work out quite so well for my playmates, though. How so? It was a kind of paradise for insects, but I heard later that it was laid to waste by someone or other. The ways of humans are often cruel. What's done is done. It was a time of war, and they had to find a place for some refugees. But the monsters couldn't have grasped that. They probably just saw arrogant humans wrecking their home. Ah, the telling of it falls hard upon my ears. Your Majesty, forgive my interruption, but this appears to be the location mentioned in the report. Ah, so we're here already. The journey passed as the blinking of an eye, thanks to Addam's enchanting tales. If your servant's humble recounting was able to relieve your imperial tedium, truly the most blessed men am I. Okay. Oh, I do wish you'd cut it, Addam. I am not your better, and you should know it. I wouldn't be so sure of that, Hugo, old friend. Now then, Mithra, I'd really like to get your opinion on this, as the Aegis. What is up with... I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this isn't Malos handiwork. How did you come to that conclusion, Mithra? Malos attacks would have melted the earth and turned it into glass. But whatever did this only scorched the grass. It can't have been such a high temperature. That's a very wise deduction. We're lucky to have you for an ally. I offer my apologies to you and you all for leading you to this disappointing conclusion. Nay, Aegeon, we could not have known without further investigation. With each possibility we discard, we move all the closer to our goal. Everyone, look there. It's a big one. Indeed, we cannot let it run riot. Just think of the damage it could do if it got to Lasham Cove or a settlement. Everyone, get to it.
And here I thought you were being inconspicuous.
Try again. Looking good.
He really is slow.
You're quite
Leave it to me. My turn.
Alright, midnight
Close on. Let's get warmed up.
We must get ahead. No breaking with. Your swordsmanship is an inspiration to me, Jin. 'Tis a to behold.
A fire-spewing monster. It's a good thing we had Aegeon on our side. Perhaps it's bold of me to say, but I've dealt with worse. Well, it seems safe to assume that this was the cause of the burn marks. I would never have dreamed that such a foul fiend could have lain in wait so close to Torgoth. Maybe it was driven out of its original home in a territorial dispute. I've heard that happens from time to time. Yeah, maybe. Or more likely, some human stole or smashed its home up. We call them monsters, but to them, we're the monsters. Indeed, it must be thus. The day shall dawn where man's exploitation of the Titans will bring us all to ruin. Perhaps that dawn is already upon us.
Interesting thing you've got there.
Malos, enough.
It's all right. Indal's most sacred treasure, the Aegis. It is said to be the embodiment of the Architect's light, the divine revelations our founder Maldonare received.
Really? Then... that's what I will be called too. After all, I am born of divinity, not just some reflection.
You believe yourself so strong.
Don't you?
Your situation doesn't look good. Boltrick is not going to let it go. And you can't hide behind the Praetor forever.
That has nothing to do with you.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here. Here.
What is this place?
It's a very tasty secret. Formerly known only to the Praetor and me. The essence of our Judician forebears, originally salvaged from the bottom of the Cloud Sea. Some of it may hail from the fabled land of Moritha.
Moritha?
Look. This here display is a diagram of what human cells are made of. And then this one here is a blades.
Astonishingly alike.
Of course. After all, they are descended from humans too. That in and of itself isn't too shocking. But this...
It's the same, isn't it?
Just wait.
That's a core crystal.
Exactly. A blade's core crystal contains information not only pertaining to humans, it also records schematics describing all manner of animal tissues.
You're saying blades contain detailed information of all living creatures?
Not just that. Have a look at this undeveloped part. That is from a Titan. It suggests that this particular piece may one day develop into a Titan. Isn't it mind-boggling? A message from the Architect, no doubt.
From the Architect?
Indeed. This is just what you were after. I wish to investigate this and learn more of what the architect has in store for this world, and perhaps claim this knowledge for our own.
Including the Praetor.
Perhaps. Isn't this in line with your own goals? Well then, I may as well help out.
I think he was actually mad at the deception that he was planning to exclude the Praetor, whatever. I believe that concludes my mission. Shall we head to the flagship? Fine by me. It's a good place for us to exchange information. It's currently moored at Lasham Cove. Then to Lasham Cove we go. At least that's my interpretation. I could be wrong. Easily. Very easily wrong.
Mission accomplished then.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Did I do enough for blade coaching? That would be interesting. Oh, I'm going into another high level area. I think I've been up here before. Some more rope. Have I been here? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Okay. Let's go to Lasham Cove then. Actually do what I'm told for once.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Excellent work. I can tell you performed the 5 blade combos I asked for. I'll report the good news to Roly Poly, my driver. I have to hand it to you. You passed the preliminary test with flying colors. Oh, didn't I tell you? This is a 2-step process. The real test starts now. Considering your skills, I'd say you're ready to move straight into the next step. I'll be right here, so come and talk to me whenever you're ready and we'll continue. Good luck to you all.
I'm glad we could be of help.
I knew you'd be back. You can't resist the challenge, right? Like I said, I need to make sure my driver has capable allies to escort him on this dangerous mission. So I'll have to ask you to do something a little trickier than last time. Here's what I want you to do. Basically, it's the same drill as before, but I need you to do 5 of your finest 3-stage blade combos. Like I said before, blade combo is a string of specials, and the 3rd stage is not that different from the 2nd. For the 3 stages, you'll need to use specials that's at least level 1, 2, and 3 respectively. That's the basic principle. And since you've cleared my first trial, let me tell you about the critical routes while you're here. A critical route is what we call a special blade combo that follows a particular element sequence. The one I know is fire, fire, then light. Do that one and you'll deal much more damage than you will with just a normal combo. But there are plenty of other critical routes to discover. I'm hoping you'll take this chance to experiment a little. Don't worry though, critical routes aren't really part of today's test, so I won't grade you on that. Basically, I don't really mind what blade combos you pull off as long as you can reach the 3rd stage. As before, you can pick the place, time, and target. My ether abilities, blah 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 blah. Looking forward to the results. This is going to be a little bit tougher because there aren't really any enemies around here that can survive that long. Oh hi, your group's grown since last time, right? I guess that means you can do some pretty cool blade combos when your friends make combo requests, huh? Did you know blade combos happen when you chain specials together in the right way? They can have up to 3 levels, of course. The more you chain, the more powerful they'll be. To keep a blade combo going, you'll need to chain the right level moves together with the right timing and stuff. That's where combo requests come in. After using a special, accept a combo request and watch the magic happen. Well, that's blade combos in a nutshell. Wish I could accept some combo request, but I suppose you need friends for that, so sheesh. Okay.
Right. So it was the Cian forces that ravaged this area.
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but... well, you've seen the village. Sadly, it's happened more than once.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
I will go take a look.
Incidentally, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Same as everywhere else then, yes?
Torna has not escaped Malos' rampage unscathed.
If that is so, allow me to offer you the Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it. This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
So you came. The future king of Torna. I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a quester. I hold no such influence.
A quester today, but tomorrow?
The core's color is different. And she's a woman, too. Quite lovely indeed. Malos was all brawn and brutish strength.
You worry?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody knows a blade's appearance bears no relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our resistance.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
That's fine now. I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made and erase Malos from the face of the world.
So that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this. I can see why Indol would prefer to keep it quiet. They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
and then towards you.
I'm just some princeling. Me.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
Your Majesty, some of our troops have returned to base, but
Is something wrong?
they're all reporting something strange. A marauding group of routed mercenaries, trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants, hmm? That is strange. There's not much around here for them, in the way of paid work or opportunities for looting.
As your Majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing, then withdrew.
And? Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why there? There's nothing but graveyards.
What the?
Laura's still
Oh
there.
no.
At first, I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
So, the bitch is dead, is she? Shame. I had a soft spot for her. Guess you learned how to use a weapon at least. Big change from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
You're... No!
God! You remember me? How touching.
A face that ugly, I couldn't forget. Trust me, I tried.
Harsh.
What do you want? Not that I can't imagine.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express my gratitude to you. It ain't gonna be pretty or quick. Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
I'll hold them up. You get to the others quickly.
No use. Hayes, he knew about you. He brought no blades, just more mercs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the cutting.
Are we fighting as Laura and Hayes by themselves? Yes, we are. I don't have any way of toppling. Really?
Here comes the birdie!
Right on target.
Here comes the birdie!
Come on. Right on target.
Hey now! Locked in, Torna! I paid you here. Stop this! Let it go!
We have to move ever forward. Right on target.
Shaking and runs! Think again, girlie.
Even there, I couldn't get up to a level 3 combo. Interesting.
You're starting to piss me off. Oi! Surround them so they don't get away.
My lady, you have to go.
It's all right. He's here.
You bastard! No! Ah! Ah!
Yeah, you're not getting anywhere.
Had enough. What's next then? Right leg? Or the left? Or how about...
Enough! That's enough, Jen. Just leave him. For my sake.
Yeah, Jin might have left him, but guess what? He's gonna go to a break. I was a little worried about that fight, but I guess they designed it to be winnable with just Laura and Hayes, so...
So you let him go? Even without his arms, he may cause you more trouble. One day.
I didn't want to end it here. He might deserve it, but he did take care of my mother, so... Let's go back. I suppose I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship, after all.
More cutscenes, okay.
My arms! My arms!
Considering how much bleeding...
Bastards! I'm gonna kill them! Every last one of them!
Wait, is he going to become a mumcar? That'll be kind of awesome. Of course.
The hell are you? Stop it!
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Did I pick up anything that increases agility? I did not. That is going to be interesting, isn't it? What does memory lock it do? Oh, okay. Huh. I mean, he's either going to become a mumcar, or he's going to be used for some kind of experiment by Indol. Either way, his existence is going to bother us in the future. Anyway, for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.